One percenters, welcome back. Coach C Lamb, teaching tape, Playmakers edition. You guys seem to love Nikola Jokic, so let's take a look at him. I like him a lot too. We're going to look at his best passes. Chess and checkers, man. Dude's playing chess out here. Everybody else is playing checkers. You get a little. Where's his eyes? His eyes is here. Okay, you manipulate. Okay. Manipulate the secondary if you're a football player. Manipulate. Whoop. Right on time, on target. Right type. Right target. Right time. Boop. People look stupid. And obviously that's how you get faster, right? You move the defense with your eyes, with your crazy eyes, with your head. The game moves faster if you don't know where all the pieces are going behind. Oh, what is he going to do? What's he going to do here, guys? What's he going to do? Drop it to here. Told you. Right? Again, right? With the eyes. How do we shift the defense with the eyes? Look, we know everybody's looking at us. They're all worried about these guys, right? He's in the dunker spot. Right? Where's his eyes looking? Where's his eyes looking? Where is he going? He already knows he's here. He already knows where everybody's at. And the timing of the delivery. Boop. All right, right. So we got passing windows, right? So typically you want to play defense with your arms out, right? Arms out, but he's bumping him here, so his arm is occupied, right? But we got here, right? You got a leg, and you got a dude's arm, right? So the passing windows, right? You got one. This one's sometimes special, right? You got two, you got three. You got four between the dude's legs and five. You got five windows basically. Sometimes you can go here, right? So usually this one's called the 5-hole because it's like hockey, but you get the idea, right? So however you want to deliver that pass is up to you. So he's doing a sidearm hook pass. Boop. Oh, there we go. Right. So this stuff is not, you don't teach this, right? So where's his eyes? He's looking here, and then he turns his body, so he's in a post stance, so he's posting up against this guy. And then he just walks away all casually. Okay, so he walks away all casually like he's about to, clear it out or something like that. And soft pass, right? So he didn't rifle that, right? Because he has to make sure his guy can catch it. Boop. So this one's a little bit more traditional. This one has to fall in a little window, right? So again, if you rifle that to him, it's going to hit him in the face, hit him in the hands. He might bobble it. So you got to give it time, right? You got to give that bounce time. Okay. So the player can react to it. You want to pass your guy open. There we go. Pass your guy open. In stride, no stopping. This fool got mad dimes. Right here, right? So yeah, it's not beautiful form on that throw. Tom Brady would be upset. Okay. If I'm being real picky, look, this is like back shoulder. Why don't we lead him a little bit more? But that's pretty damn good. Touchdown. Right. Wilson Chandler, right? Where was Wilson Chandler? Back here. Came around. So that's like a slasher mentality, right? This is a playmaker mentality. Well, how am I gonna pass? How am I gonna make a play on Jokic? Well, he's not open. He's not open, right? I can't pass it to these guys. These guys not open. Normally he should be here. That should be a hook pass, but nope, he glides around. So if you have a behind the back pass available to you, game becomes very, very easy. So I have a drill. I used to practice this when I was in high school. I used to pass the ball against a wall in my room, and it would drive everybody nuts. But I did it. Wrap it around the back, pass it against the wall. You catch it with the exact same hand, wrap it around, boom, catch it in front of your body, wrap it around. Okay. Start 2 feet away from the wall, 2-3 feet away from the wall, back up, back up, back up. And then sure enough, you'll be able to throw wraparound bounce passes, wraparound passes with accuracy and precision with both hands. Start with your dominant hand and then build your left. Good luck. Boop. If you can control your wrist, control your arms, you're going to be a great shooter. You're going to be a great passer because shooting is just, oh, 5-hole, right? Boom. So if he tries to go around, right, what do defenders do? They like to kick the ball, right? They're going to stick out their foot. That's going to turn into a kickball, dead ball, but go through that 5-hole, one-handed pass. Put 2 hands on your pass. I don't care. Get it there. If you can get it there accurately, I don't care how you got it there. Look at that. So waited for the angle. Right, which one of these are really fundamental? So he does this to hold up everybody, right? He holds up everybody, okay, and then he goes, whoop. It's all manipulation to set that play up. Okay, so why is he holding the ball up? He's got to hold up that defender, this guy, right? He's got to hold him, make him think, make him guard him. Make him guard him. For Reed, why is he pointing up? I don't know. He wants a lob? No, right? He doesn't even know. He doesn't even know he's about to get this ball. So he holds up this guy, and that forces this guy to trail him. Okay. And so that's how that pass gets there. That's forcing the action, right? You make one guy guard you, and then the other guy has to pick up the other guy. Joker. Whoop. Oh my goodness, that is filthy. I've never even seen these. Whoop. Right. So what kind of pass is this? I don't even have a name for this pass, but this is a little lob, a little hook lob, over the shoulder hook lob. Right? Why didn't he do this? Congestion. Well, I know my guy's a jumper. That's Kenneth Reed. That fool's I forgot his name. The animal. He can jump. You got to know who you're throwing it to. So when we lob it to a freak like that, you got all this to mess up, right? So that's your hoop, right? So you can do it all here. He'll catch it, right? If you're throwing lobs to Chris Paul and Damian Lillard, ooh, you got to throw it like right there perfectly. So different receiver, different wingspan, different volume radius. Ooh, touch pass. That's beautiful. Again, behind the back, again, everybody occupying him. I mean, this is like a clinic. This is a clinic. Okay. High pass, right? They're all looking at him. Why are they looking at him? He saw him cut right away. Okay, I don't need to come down with this because if I come down with it, the timing is going to be different. Okay, again. Spin. Oh, is he going to hit him? Look at him. They know. If they get to the open spot, they know. Right, so that looked like a high pickup, but it wasn't. It turned into a pass. Watch carefully, boys. Ooh, looks like a high pickup. Why didn't he go high pickup, right? Boom, high pickup, and why didn't he just go boop, boop, and dunk it himself? He's not a scorer. He's not a scorer. He's a playmaker, right? How many of you would have just high picked up right here and bam, or laid it up, or if you're young, you can go up there and slap that backboard? Like, how many of y'all are diming this, right? He's open, but he could have got that shot too. I don't know. Comment, are you a playmaker, or a scorer, or a slasher? Yeah, Will Barton Jr., right? Beautiful timing. Beautiful timing. Okay, so you got to wait for your play to develop. Wait for that play to develop. Right, so you don't got the handoff. Okay, so you're not going to be able to wrap it around if you do a behind the back pass. It's obviously going to hit the defender. So use your long arms, whip it around. Right, the guy's going to be here, so you got to throw it here when the guy gets there. Don't freaking throw it into his feet. Don't lead him out here so he gets caught underneath the rim and nothing to do with it. It has to hit him here right at this time. Boom. So he gets an and one instead of a, a jump stop. Give me these cookies. Fake. Oh, yeah. So he fakes it here. He holds him, right? He holds him. It looks like he's got to stay down, right? And then he goes high with it. Chess and checkers. There it is again. Look, you think you're double teaming me, dude? You think you're double teaming me? I know where my windows are. You guys are tall, have hands up. I could have whipped it here, but there ain't nobody there. But I look like I give up and I just whip it here. That wasn't even a good pass. That was the right pass, but he didn't put the right spin on that. I wish he would have wrapped it around a little bit more, right? But there's enough room for error. Okay, so there's enough room for error. Hernan Gomez, I think that is. Makes him look good by finishing it. Woo! Woo! There it is again, right? This is closed stance, right? When your shoulder's facing into him. Okay, if you're like this with your back facing him, that's post. And then if you're faced obviously up this way, okay, your chest is facing him, that's open. Okay, so closed stance, it looks like a semi-defensive stance. So you wouldn't expect, okay, a lot of offensive things to come out of this stance, but it actually makes this pass really easy and available because the ball's on this side, right? Guys, control your arm, control your wrist. You learn how to pass, you learn how to shoot. You see all these gaps. You understand all the gaps, where all the gaps are. It's going to be real easy for you to get buckets, or at least real nice assists for your freaking scrubs at the gym to blow your layups or kick it off their shoe because they're not preparing for it. Hit them in the face because then they get mad at you. Yeah, dudes get mad at me. I hit him in the face with a ball. They're not mad. And I said, if I hit you in the face with a ball, that means you're open. If I hit you in the chest and your hands ain't up, that means you're open. They get mad at me. You throw it too hard, Tommy. Nah. So this is ball fakes, just like a quarterback, right? Pump fake once, okay, pump fake second time, right? But again, guys, where are these slashing lanes opening? Where are they opening, right? So you gotta wait for the opening. Soft spot in the 2-3 zone. I don't know too much about football, but when talking about 3D coverage and all that stuff. Hey. So he threw it in the middle like a nice guy. Too easy, man. Too easy. So first of all, they're both in the same spot, right? He's like, oh, you moron, Wilson Chandler. Let me get this rock here. Let me show you what's up. Right, go to the open spot, right? Hands up, catch the ball, right? He knows one guy is guarding both of them. Moron. So yeah, he's gonna come to me because what does the defense do? They gotta guard the guy with the ball, right? So he comes to the ball immediately when he comes, not even one step. He knows that guy's gonna be back there. Wilson Chandler didn't run in front of him to get the ball. Wilson Chandler's like, what am I doing? So Jokic making everybody around him better, right? And then Chandler's a good finisher. He's an athlete, great athlete. Boom, back cut, little pocket pass there. Okay, the tendency for you young guys or you beginner guys, right, is to get this little dribble handoff action. Okay, so you get this dribble handoff action instead of going this way, right? The cutter cuts and then he backdoor cuts. Your tendency, guys, if you're this passer, you're just staring this guy down. You're like going, hey, go backdoor. So everybody knows that backdoor is coming. So he's going to stick out his leg. He's going to kick it. And then he's going to open up or he's going to grab him, right? You can't stare this thing down. And then if it's not there, you have to actually have the brains to not pass it. So if it's not there, don't pass it. 99% of you guys are going to pass it anyways. It's going to get kicked. And you're going to be like, oh yeah, good look, man, good look. No, it's not a good look. You shouldn't pass it. You should have freaking held it and dribbled or drived or reversed the ball. You shouldn't have wasted time on the shot clock. You shouldn't have even thrown it. So if it's there, pass it. If it's there, don't pass it. I see those mistakes too. When you should have held it, oh my. Oh my. So I see the mistakes when you should have passed it and you did, and when you shouldn't have passed it and you pass it and you got away with it, that's still a mistake in my eyes. Pump fake, right? Get both guys up in the air. Now this is a freaking amazing pass. Like this is a small passing window, this lane here. Woo! So what did he do? He flipped it back with his hand here, right? Do we teach that? Right. Yeah, I do. I teach all kinds of stuff. But I'm sure you didn't learn it. That's easy. I mean, that's an easy lob. Launch it. Okay, so these type of passes are more important because it's all about time. You're on full speed. Okay, so before he even lands, right? It's like, oh, I see him. They're at full speed, right? So he launches that thing. Okay, so it's already out of his hands before he even took one step. So as soon as he caught that rebound, right? Boom. I got it secured, right? I got it in my hand. Look at my head. I'm already scanning. I'm already scanning. See, scanning, foot down, right? Now, okay, I've already read. I've already diagnosed everything. Okay, you, no. All right, you, boom. Okay, so he already diagnosed it. This is what I mean by brains. This is what I mean by playmaker. This is what I mean by chess and checkers. Okay, so not only did you diagnose it super fast, you got to be able to deliver it, right? You can't throw it like this. It'll take too long, right? He'll come under it and he'll steal it. You can't rifle this thing, right? You'll hit somebody in the back of the head, right? Obviously, you can't bounce pass, so it has to be this type of pass, and it has to fall into this gap. And that's how you throw people open. Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, JOKIC, John Stockton, Steve Nash, LeBron a lot of times. Jason Williams, white chocolate from the Sacramento Kings. See, these are just easy, right? You just draw the guy, right? Oh my God, use all slow action here. You lift the ball and then they're worried about you. Wait till the very last second. Use all freaking 2 inches of your vert, right? He's having so much fun. It's just fun watching this. Look, this is not what he just did earlier, right? Where it was like 2 hands and then he like goes overhead pass like a backwards tricep extension, right? This is more of a little flip. And that's touch, that's timing, man, guys. That's having fun. That's reading stuff. That's throwing somebody open. So if he just lobs it and Jamal Murray has to get it on this side, obviously it's not going to work. So he goes over there and then Jamal Murray gets to finish on the other side, throwing him open. Right, you also got to have trust in your finishers. So these guys are great finishers, slashers, so they can just, they're not taking that extra dribble, pounding it, and then pump faking a million times. I hate when players do that. You throw it and they're open and they decide to take 1 pound dribble and then the defense recovers and that whole, the prettiness, the ease of it is gone. And then you power it up. Like, oh my God, that drives me nuts. All right. So this time Murray he wasn't even really open, right? But here he'll be open. So he threw it early. He threw it early before he even got there. A lot of guys wouldn't even throw that pass to Jamal Murray. Here it is again, right? The little back pass. Looks like he's about to post, flips it up, this time just over the hip. Okay. A lot of guys, people wouldn't even pass that. They wouldn't even attempt that pass. So that's like precision. That's like controlling the pass. That's like shooting a shot, right? Controlling your wrist, dropping it into a bucket, dropping it on a dime, right? Here it is again. He's battling him. It looks like he's about to post him. Oh, right. It looks like I'm about to do a drop step here, right? But as I drop step here, I'm selling the drop step like I'm on post. I'm just going to flip it. Drop step. Oh, psych. Right. So he holds up Darko. Darko Saric. What's that guy's name? Drop step? Nope. Gary Harris. Tyler Hero. Your back is turned to me, bro. You're done. You're done. It's like you're on an island playing football. Little back pick, right? Looked like it would be a back pick, right? All these guys did was switch positions, all right? He came up and now it makes him available for this. So you get that. Guy comes up from the bottom, hits the back screen, boom. That's beautiful. Again, so these back cuts, right? You have to have conviction on your cut. Boom, boom. You better finish that cut. If you do this, this, and this, oh my God, you're getting on the bench. I hate when guys do not finish their cut. You do this, and then you go like, oh my God, that drives me nuts. So boom, right? You made the fake, again, and then you freaking came back and I threw this and I threw it into the wall and I got a turnover because you're a moron. Oh my God, I'm getting mad. I'm just having visions of all the times I've done this and players that don't know how to play just drive me nuts. And they're like, oh. No, finish your cuts with conviction. And when you get it, you better make that freaking layup, man. You better make that dunk. Oh my God, I'm getting so angry of all the turnovers these guys have cost me. That's an easy bucket. Again, so this is just tapping, right? Okay, like this is a terrible pass. What am I going to do with this, right? I can barely get it. So if I come down with 2, right, I'm going to get quadruple team, right? If not 5 teamed, might as well just tip it over here like a setter, like a dump, a dink. Any volleyball players here? I used to be a setter. Actually, used to be a really, really good setter in volleyball. Fun little fact for y'all. Boom. So it's kind of now that I think about it, it's kind of crazy, right? So a setter in volleyball is basically like the playmaker. So I get to choose who I set it to, the middle, the outside hitter, the back guy, the front guy, you know, I get to make the decisions and it's always reading my players, reading the defense. So that's kind of why I fell into more like playmaking in basketball or setting in volleyball. It's all personality, man. Again, right? So it looks like he's getting doubled, like he's getting trapped, right? So he realizes right here at this moment he's open, right? So turn, right? Oh, nobody here, not available. This all's sleeping. If he wasn't so fancy with it with the behind the back, how else would you guys get that pass? Is this the only one available? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, you guys don't know. Give up, give up, give up. Well, it's pretty easy. You just you just pivot, right? You pivot and jump out of bounds, and then you can do it. Okay. So if you don't got that behind the back and you need to access this pass somehow, but you don't have the skill for this behind the back, hopefully you know how to front pivot and jump out of bounds and swing a little left hand hook pass. And it should get there just the same. Technical, give him a T for hitting that ball. Oh my God, he's open. Does he see him? Does he see him? Of course he sees him. Boop. Boop. Again, right? So he holds, right? So sometimes you don't want to jump to pass, but right here, when he's here, right? He's still deciding who's gonna be open. Who's gonna be open, right? No one's open yet. He's not open yet. He's open, but he's waiting. He's waiting for Bradley Beal to decide. Okay, so Bradley Beal jumps this way. And so, all right. So when I say offense always wins, because if you know what you're doing, whatever the hell the defense do, they chose wrong. So they're always wrong. You are always wrong. And it's up to you guys to finish off the play. Either catch it and dunk it, catch it and make that three. Defense is always, always wrong if you are master. All right, a little lob play. Woo, one-handed rifle. Oh, yeah, baby. Look at that. He already knew. He already knew. He already eyed that one. You could barely see in this clip. Okay, he already knew. Look, he's already pivoting. It's in one hand. Right. Foot goes down. Boom. Foot goes down. Ball's gone. So you must have seen him out the corner of his eye leaking away already. Can't tell from that highlight, but I already know. Boom. One-handed. Shout out to my water polo guys. Again, right? So this is manipulation of the guy, right? I know, right? So I'm catching this ball, but I see this guy running down. So I'm just going to occupy him, look like I'm spinning super quick to make a drop step, a little spin move, right? But yeah, I can make this. I definitely can make this spin move on you, but I'm a playmaker. I'm a nice guy. I like to do this stuff for my friends here. Right? And the crowd gets excited off of this. The animal, your slashers get real excited off of this. They run harder for you if you're a playmaking guard. See, like this. This is nice guy. See, why not? Of course, we know he could do a right hand layup on this side. If you want to do a right hand layup, he could on this side too. But why? Oh, maybe my boy Murray hasn't gotten an easy shot today. Let me hook him up. Jokic. Boom. There it is again. Right. So again, right, get aggressive. Boom. Right. I got this little shrimp on me, right? So they're going to get all kinds of help to try to help because it looks like I'm about to post him up and back him down. Right. But we know, right? We know, you guys know, 1%ers know he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy, right? This is all decoy. This is all decoy, right? So it's all decoy. Okay. Now here, right? We're looking here. Oh, dang. My shooters, right? My dunker. Bang. Easy. Jokic. There it is again. Oh my God, look at that window. Look how fast this window broke down. Ooh, Fareed is on the opposite team now. Fareed knew that was coming. He played with him. Is that Fareed? Look at that. Look at that window. Look at how big is this little window here, right? Got to have the precision on your passing. Got to trust your guys to catch it. For you youngsters, if you got alligator hands, if you can't throw a ball, man, I ain't never throwing it to you. If every time I throw it to you, bobble it, oh my bad, oh my bad. I ain't never throwing it to you. If you get hit, the rule, if I hit you once and you don't catch it, you ain't never getting it again. Boom. I'm pretty mean, man. When I train like younger kids, like 7, 8, those guys, if we work on passing and catching, and they don't catch it, I say no one's gonna pass it to you. And I start rifling balls at them for their age, and they catch it and they hit their nose and they start crying. And I'm like, why are you catching it with your face? Stop catching it with your face. Put your hands up like this. Don't put it like this. You know? They gonna learn. I guess that's child abuse. Don't get after me, guys. Oh, like Murray, dude. Look there, right? Pass them open. That's an easy one here. boom, right? Again, right? We're passing guys open. This lane is barely open. That's a terrible line. That, right, is barely open. But he gets it there. And and if you play with guys that don't like slashing, man, you throw it here and they're bad. They're like, I can't believe you threw it, right? I can't believe you threw it and made me run and made me dunk, because then they get scared, because then they get in here, right? And then they got to go and finish. And then they look bad, because then they couldn't finish the layup. So they're like, oh, don't pass it to me next time. I'm like, what the hell? But anyways, yeah, I'm having a lot of flashbacks right now. Right here, right? This is a hard finish, right? If he jumped up, he could have dimed that to Millsap if he really wanted to. That's not Jamal Murray's game. Oh, you're wide open. All right, so again, pivot, eyes go to Harris, right? Eyes go to Harris, hands go back here. Manipulate the dudes with your eyes, guys, with your body language. Everything with your body language looks like it's here. Last second, throw it to where you really want to throw it. And then you got to be able to throw it with accuracy. Boom. Oh, so there we go. See, head goes over there, arms go over there. Joker, there it is again, right? You've seen that a bunch of times, right? Dribble away, right? Fareed knows what's up, right? Let me get over here. Let me fill over this dunker spot. Okay, why are you going in the corner, right? Maybe you can go there, right? Somebody should be coming over here. So he is going to the corner. Good job, man. Boom. Spin move, drop it off. Again, make it look like I'm going into move. As I spin, I already see this advantage, right? I see this advantage here. My guy is in front of him now, right? Easily. Look at this guy. This is like guy is a foot taller than shorter than me. I can easily right here just flip it in, right? My 80% shot, I passed it up for 100% shot. Is that a foul? And a +1. Okay, so this is kind of the first time I've seen him do this, right? So he pivoted, right, to get a little bit more space, and he's a little bit off balance, and then you turn your hand back and down, and then you pass it like that. Boop. Right, good seal on the backside by, I think that's Jeremy Grant. Okay, so this is called a C cut or a curl cut. When you're on this side, right, you just basically seal yourself in front. Shaq used to do this really good. Nobody else does this anymore. Zion sometimes, Giannis sometimes. Right, and he just sits in the pocket. He just sits in the pocket. Look at Jeremy Grant. Right, little shuffles, little shuffles, little shuffles. Yo, hands up, hands up, hands up. Ready for the ball. I'm ready, ready, ready. Look, analyzing. Are you gonna get it? Right. How obvious? Like, why would you come those here? Like, it's like instant, right? Boom, you came. Oh, you committed. You look how this is like a DN. He can't even get close to the quarterback. Right? As soon as he committed to this, he already got exposed. He can't even tag him. He got exposed so hard. Like most guys would wait, right? They would wait for this defender to put pressure on him, right? Then he would be here, and then he would like pivot and be nervous or something like that, or ball fake and get him off him, or whatever, right? That's how quickly Jokic diagnoses things. That's how fast your brain can be. If you guys are watching this and you're understanding this, I don't know, like and subscribe or something. I don't know, what are you supposed to do? I'm getting used to this YouTube thing. It's too easy. Here we go again. Keep that ball, right? So he's dribbling at the last second. He sees it open, fake, right? Not there. Okay, you have to make a ton of mistakes when you're a kid. You have to go through a lot of games, right, to experience all these chances to throw it, right? So a lot of times, like I said, you guys are going to force this pass, and it's not there. Anthony Davis is coming, right? So this playmaking ability, playmakers, when I say it's about decision making and thinking and processing, it's a mentality, it's a personality, it's a strategist, right? You have to be able to decide no, like, no, I'm not going to throw this. You got to override your impulse. A lot of you guys are just so damn impulsive. Like, oh my God, you were open for like 0.2. So he didn't see it there, right? So he declined that one. That was the first one declined. Whoever was coming up, he declined this one, and then he back cuts. And then he throws him open. Right? Oh my God. Ah, what did I do? Okay, so he declined all those. Another mistake that you suckers or you noobs, you beginners, right? I'm calling up, it's all love, you guys. You noobs, you beginners, you guys are gonna panic here, right? If you're out here and you got the ball and it's like 1, 2, 3, it feels like eternity right here for you. You're like, oh my God, what do I do with this ball? What do I do with this ball? Right? You're so nervous. You panic with this thing, and then that's what happens. So depending on what level you're at, I understand where you're at. I see it all, man. So that takes a lot of skills. Boom, right? Catch it, rifle, right? The window. How quick did that window happen, right? Caught it, right? Head, he already sees it, right? He hasn't even hit the floor yet. Okay, so this lane is going to be there real quick, right? You better decide what type of pass you're going to do, right? James Harden's right here, whoever the hell that is right there. Did you want to throw a bounce pass? Maybe he can kick it. Maybe bounce pass is too slow in this case. Okay, so then he throws the chest pass. Boom. Finisher needs no dribbles to finish it. Oh, there we go. All right, so right time, right type, right target, right? So if Jeremy Grant is not a jumper, right, this probably wouldn't be a good pass. But Jeremy Grant's a great jumper, right? You know who's a terrible jumping big man? Boban. So when they try to throw it to Boban, yeah, he's tall, he can catch those, but he always has to come down, right? So Boban's not a real good jumper. Porzingis is not a real good jumper. He's real heavy on his feet. So these people that aren't light off their feet, those aren't really good passes. So if you guys got guys that are heavy off their feet, like a big man that's heavy, a footer, roller, heavy dude, they're always going to come down with it, and then they're going to do the whole bring it down, pump fake, pump fake, pump fake, and then So don't throw that. That's a bad pass if he's not a leaper, a bouncy kind of guy. Again, look away. This is like a gigantic pocket pass, bounce pass that's about to happen probably. Little bounce pass, look away, bounce pass. It's too easy. Okay, right here, again, this is a closed position, right? Close, right? Okay, open if your chest is facing, post if your back is facing, shoulder if you're this. Look semi-aggressive, semi-protective, right? So it's a defensive and an offensive position. He's tall, so he can see. He's got big hands because he can grip it with one hand. So these are all physical attributes that make his playmaking a lot easier. If he's short, he's going to be staring at his chest. So it's a little bit different if you're like Russell Wilson, 5'4", or like, I don't know, Ben Roethlisberger, who's way bigger. See, so now he pivots away to get a little bit more space here. Okay, and then he throws it. So understanding his little pocket, right? So how many of you guys would have took this foot because your body tendency is to rotate this way, and you would have rifled it, or would you have stepped around here, pivoted here, and then did like a hook bounce pass, right? So do you have the ability to turn back this way, right? And so I get mad when I see players do that. I get annoyed. And then I make them do jump stops and pivots for an hour. Beautiful soft bounce, soft lead pass. All right. All right, what do we learn? We learned Jokic is a playmaking machine. He's a monster. I told you it's chess versus checkers. We also learned that I get angry. I get angry watching these highlight plays because it brings me back to the days when I used to play a lot and I miss playing. And I get angry because I used to hit a lot of people with passes and they made me pissed because they didn't finish the plays. So if you're a playmaker, this is the way you got to think. This is the way you got to see the game. If you're a slasher, god damn it, you better finish these plays. If you're a sniper, if I do all the goddamn work and pass you the ball, you better close it and make that three, or screw you. I'm gonna go get fouled and shoot some free throws and have my own stats. But playmakers know that it's not an individual game. You got to get everybody firing on all cylinders. It's a system. It's a team. So get your teammates working, work as a system. All right, y'all. Until next time, take 14 minutes, 24 seconds, or 1% of your day to get better.